Hello, everybody. This is Kenny Cummins here of Chillin' with Kenny C right here on TMVCafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. And this is Nashville Entertainment Weekly Edition,
Woo!
as I will be interviewing some of the artists for the next couple of weeks in September. And for my next guest, she is also a returning guest on the show. I think I've interviewed this lady twice, one via call in and one via Zoom. She is a singer, she is a songwriter, and as you can tell, she's got the guitar with her as well. Instrumentalist, we can put that in that category. Miss Amanda Page Cornett is back on the show. How's it going?
What's up? Glad to be back. It's good to see you.
It's so good to see you too. How has your summer been? How has your year been for the most part?
It's been crazy. It's been a little crazy. I signed with a new record label out in South Carolina, back in my home state, Murraytown Entertainment and Highway One Records. So we're getting ready to do a new project. Um, so we're going into the studio at the end of the month, but right now we have one song in a competition from the previous project, and just excited to keep things moving and get them moving forward again.
So, congratulations on that. That's definitely a huge step.
Thank you.
Getting signed to a label like that, and them having being invested in you. So let's talk about the label situation. Talk about
Yeah.
the meetings. Talk about everything that led into you signing on the dotted line. What was that experience like?
Scary. No, I'm just kidding. Well, one of the gentlemen, one of the two owners, Prevo and Rogers and I, had been acquaintances for a while. I actually played for a benefit that a really good friend of mine, who was one of his military brothers, introduced us. And so I played a benefit a few years ago, and he just was wanted to chat with me and see what was going on and let me know about what they were doing. And a lot of what they were doing as not only a label, but doing booking and stuff like that as well. Some of that stuff was the stuff that I was really seeking help with, because it's a whole nother monster. And so when I talked to him, he said, well, I mean, I figured you had all that. And I said, well, there's some things I could still use help with. And he was like, oh, interesting. So it kind of was a perfect coincidence that we just happened to be catching up, and both had something that could help the other.
That's good. Obviously, like just having a conversation,
Hmm.
it's a good start. And then one thing led to another, and
Yeah.
you are a recording label, recording artist now.
Yes. I
Um,
mean, I recorded the last one as an independent, and um, my co-producer, Randall Scott Peterson, who's also my guitar player, he and I are both co-producing on this one as well, because we figure if they liked what we did, then why not? Why mess with the formula too much? So
yeah, absolutely. So speaking of your music under this new partnership that you have, Hearts on a String. This came
yeah.
out this past July. It's
Hmm.
available on all streaming platforms. Um, so this is definitely like a new era for you, a new chapter of sorts. So
Absolutely.
talk about this being your first release under the new label.
Well, we're really excited. We were looking for a song to go ahead and release until we could record the newest music. And we decided on that one to release. It's also right now, currently the whole month, September, in the Carolina Artist Showdown. So anybody on Facebook can vote for Amanda Page Cornett, Hearts on a String. And those winners will be announced and move on and move on. It's all part of the Carolina Country Music Awards that'll happen in January. So we decided that it was best to go ahead and release one more song from the old album, but under the new label, and really try to build up some excitement while we're still recording other stuff, so that we don't have a lull. We kind of keep things moving.
All right, so that's good to know. So how long has this what's the deadline for the voting for this award, this Carolina award thing that's going on?
All of September. So
Well,
you can only vote once, but you can share it and get all your friends to vote. So
gotcha. So go check it out.
yeah.
She's posting it on her social media,
Mm-hmm.
and keep y'all in the loop and everything. And all you can do is vote at least once. So once you put your vote in, you
Yeah,
let everybody else know,
that's right.
and
Share.
share, spread the word, help out Miss Cornett. You know, she's really trying to elevate with this label situation. So anything that can help, she truly appreciate it. So
Yes.
hearts on the string. It's out
Yeah.
streaming platforms. I'm definitely will be adding that to my rotation.
Awesome.
So you, how would you, how would you feel? How are you feeling about the new music that you're working on? How's the music coming along now that you got
I'm
this label signed?
really excited. We're actually going in at the end of the month, beginning of October, and so I'll be there this time next month. Or I'll be finishing up about this time next month. We're doing 5 or 6 songs, and I'm very excited. I still absolutely love the Front Porch Rebel project, and I'm really proud of it. And I'm just ready to keep moving forward and elevating and adding more great tunes to the repertoire.
Adding tunes to the repertoire. I like that. Like she got more for y'all, you know. And I know, you know, being a music artist, like this is a passion. This is a passion that holds near dear to your heart. But you know, you're gonna have friends, family members, peers. They're gonna always be in your messages, comments like, "When the new music coming out?" Well, now people know. You
That's
know,
right. That's right.
so it's just she's cooking. The thing I
Yeah,
like, yeah.
we had
So
one video that was supposed to be coming out, and my band's dad was like, "When's it coming out? When's it coming out?" And the footage all got corrupted, and we
oh,
lost everything.
oh no,
So I'm like, well, I guess we're gonna have to redo that one. We got some good photos out of it of the band, but when they told me that, I was like so heartbroken. I was like, oh, but you got to just keep moving forward, and
yeah,
life happens.
it does. Technology to this very day still has some flaws.
It's
Um,
amazing, but it can really
yeah,
tank you at times.
it for whatever reason, it's just stuff like this can happen. You
Absolutely.
think you think that it can't happen to you until it actually does. So that's
Yeah,
devastating.
it was baffling, but it was one of those things where what can you do? Like
Yeah,
I think all of the footage, the hard drive got ruined that it was on, and there's not a whole lot you can do. So
that's cool. Yeah,
move forward.
you definitely have a better attitude than most because if somebody else was in that position, they would think it's the end of the world and just say,
It
you
was
know
not
what?
easy. It was quite
Yeah.
deflating, but it happens, and can't do anything about it. So I used to get really upset about things, even like expensive things with my car, stuff like that with my truck.
Oh yeah.
And then I realized whether I get upset about it or not, I still have to pay for it. So I may as well just skip the getting mad about it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like one of those things that I've learned, to skip the getting really upset and just saying, it is what it is. It has to happen. May as well not ruin my day over it.
Pretty much. Yeah, and I echo what you say about the car stuff. I went through some of it recently and
Mm-hmm.
it happened on the holiday weekend for crying out loud. On my
Of
off.
course it did.
Yeah, I mean, it's of all the days, of all the
Oh yeah.
weekends, it happened
That's
on the
always
holiday
when mine
weekend.
happens.
So it's just
Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving when they're taking days off, the week
yeah,
of 4th of July when they're taking days off. That's, when my air conditioning decided to go out a few years ago.
yes, that's tough. That's tough. But hey, like you said, it ain't just music is just life in general. All you
Yep.
can do is just push forward and just move on and do what you can and and you definitely have that moxie about you. Like you definitely been through a lot to get to where you are. First time I interview you, you was grinding. You was really putting in that work. I definitely see the progress since then.
Well,
More
thank you.
music, more shows, more opportunities. Now you signed to a record label and you're about to
Mhm.
release your first new original music under that label in the foreseeable
Mhm.
future. That's
Yeah.
that's progress.
Yeah, we also won an award last year, our first award, and for the Southern Rock Band of the Year for the Mississippi Music Awards, which was awesome and so great because it was the band, not just me. It was all of us, which made it 10 times better in my opinion because that just they are family, so it made it so much better for it to be a group thing. And then I was nominated for a few things for the Carolina Country Music Awards this past year. Hopefully be nominated and maybe win some of them this year. So, yeah. Trying to move
So,
forward, keep elevating.
with that being said, you mentioned your band. Obviously, being in a band takes a collective effort, right? Everybody has a part and everybody do what they can to put on good shows, good music.
Yes,
And you talked about winning the award with your band. It wasn't just you as a solo act, it was the whole band. So
right.
you got to celebrate with that. So talk about that moment. With everything that y'all been through together, ups and downs, and to have that moment together to celebrate as one, just being
Yeah.
award winners together. What was that like?
Well, 2 of my bandmates are siblings, and I've been with them for over 14 years. Their other brother was our drummer, and he had some life changes, so he moved to Georgia. So we have a different drummer now. But so I've been playing with those two though for over 14 years. They are family, and it happened to be the award show was on my birthday, which just happened to be even better. But 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 it was pretty awesome. We were in just outside of Memphis, just on the Mississippi side of Memphis. And uh, it was just a really great experience. There were some really great musicians, blues artists, country artists, gospel artists, and we won Southern Rock Band of the Year. And it was really exciting because that's really I call my music Southern rock and soul. So that's really where my heart is. So it was a really cool moment for us to play earlier in the night and then all to get to go up there for that.
That's truly a special moment. So we go back to the best circumstances, right? Like things don't go according to plan. And now here you are with your band on your birthday at an award
Yeah.
show, and y'all end up winning an award together. Um, Life can be like that sometimes. It's just
Yep.
a roller coaster. Just
Yes,
a
it
roller
is.
coaster. So obviously, Amanda, it is just first things first. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. I was
It's good
glad to get
to
back to you.
yeah, and